Hi there, Scary Gary. I'm sure glad to get to see you again for another week. Before we get started, I'd like to say thanks to all the new subscribers. This is why I tell Mary Lou that we need to travel more, because every time we travel, I guess you guys see the back of my unit, I get texts all the time saying, hey, we passed you on I-35. Hey, we passed you down at, and on I-30, so. And we appreciate you, and we appreciate you subscribing. Well, we're going down the road some more, and we're going to go up to Kansas City. Mary Lou's brother lives up there and his family, so we're going to visit with them for a while. Now, this is July 4th, and as I've been talking about the problems with campgrounds now, it's modified on holidays. And I called 3 campgrounds that I have not stayed in before in the Kansas City area, and all of them were totally full. With the exception, one of them, they'd required like a 3-day. Then I went ahead and I called Worlds of Fun, which is the one we stayed in last year on the 4th. We stayed there for a couple days last year, and I called earlier too, so they needed to have it for 3 days. So, and I did a review of that campground, and I'll put a link in the show notes. So if you're interested in looking at that campground, that'll be there. So the 5th campground that I had called was a place that was called the Walnut Grove RV Park. It's kind of older. It's on the Kansas side of the Kansas City area. It's in Merriam, which is really close to Overland Park, Shawnee Mission area on that side. It's fairly easy to get to. We were coming north on I-35 toward Kansas City and came to the exit, and it was 3/4 of a mile off of the freeway. It was kind of like, are we in the right area? Because it was a lot of residential area there. Fairly nice little area of town. And pulled in, and unfortunately, the spots were pretty tight. But we were able to get in. And remember, it is the 4th of July. It looked like there was a lot of people that were there, full-timers. Had 50 places. We may have been kind of packed into one specific spot because we were 50 amp. And I tell you, I was a little bit reluctant when I first went to hook up. The 50 amp plug looked a little lacking, but I put my surge detector in there, and it said it was all green. And also, we were only there one night. We had the waggle for Finley, just in case the electricity would go out. It would notify us when we were out visiting with our relatives. But, it cost us, I believe, $47 for the night. It was adequate, adequate water pressure. It had great Wi-Fi. That's one thing. You could stream movies, and that was free of charge. There was clean bathrooms, laundry was there that you could use. And again, they had a storm shelter that was kind of at the bottom of this one little building that was at the front of the place. So I've got to start noticing these things more often, because it was definitely to our advantage to be in a place that has tornadoes and have a way to get away from the storm. Would I go back? Would I stay there? If I had to find a spot and that was available, I would stay here again. Well, I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to see you next week.
If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up.
Turn on your post notifications.
Put the comments down below. Subscribe and you make me happy.